Hello everyone, welcome back to the International Disc Golf Center. We are Ace Run Productions. I am Felix.
And I'm Conrad.
We've got the back nine of the MP70 card, the Legends card.
Legends.
Here at the Steady Ed Hedrick Disc Golf course, we are here for the Ed Hedrick Disc Golf Hall of Fame Classic. During the first round, we saw a very hot streak from the Dr. Rick. Let's see if he can continue his winning ways.
We also had PDGA number 3, Mr. Stork, out there, still throwing after, about 70 years playing the game?
Probably.
I think he's playing in births, him and Jim.
There you see the front nine scores. Dr. Rick with a 7 under, Captain Snap with 4. And we're starting off on hole 10. This is a par 3 at 180 feet.
Right away. That's bad.
Tough luck there.
You got a 5. So you get to go. Yeah. I got a 5, but you were in front of me.
So it still continues to be me ahead of you.
It continues that I get to suck up to your butt.
Can I make a quick phone call to my wife? Just a second.
Some of the awesome banter that we got to witness during this round, and we're going to follow the same format here. There will be some commentary. We're kind of going to limit it a little bit and let you guys take in some of the stories and conversations that the Legends had with each other. So Captain Snap here, currently 3 behind the leader here in this first round of action.
That's a nice pro shot.
It's actually his tee shot. This is a shorter hole, so basically these guys are throwing what would equate to a normal upshot.
Yeah, 180-foot upshot.
Jim finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
Gets out, gets a little bit along.
So Dr. Rick here, a little circle 2 putt, trying to get the 2.
Oh, he wanted that too.
He's not happy with the aim. Good height though, good commitment. Stork here with a circle 2 look himself.
Ooh.
Just short. Jim for the par save.
Nicely done.
Very nice there. And Captain Snap to get one back on Dr. Rick here. And he cashes in the birdie.
And Dr. Rick cleans up there for his par. And Stork taps in.
So Captain Snap taking the only birdie on that hole. Short hole, but tight.
Hey, Snap's on the tee. You're interfering with him. Go ahead, you got 5 seconds.
All right, tee up quick. I want a video of that, please.
Please.
Okay.
No.
For later.
Laughable enough as it is.
So to explain that, Captain Snap stepped up to the box and triggered an ant attack, and Jim steps up and starts blowing the ants away with hurricane force winds.
No. You didn't. I was totally. How did they get there so quick? I know.
They're still trying to attack as Dr. Rick is now battling the ants.
All I did is get myself bitten.
Go.
Come out now, come out.
Flex line looking good if he misses that tree. Fantastic shot.
Nice. Wow. That shot.
That's exactly what I was doing.
Stork lining up the lefty line here. This is hole 11's a par 4 coming in at 361 feet. He's got that turned over a bit. What a kick. Right back to the middle of the fairway.
You're okay. Nice try.
A lot of that.
You can come back.
Jim fading a little early here. And that's going to be a little troublesome on that side.
He bit my other hand when I was down there. It stings.
How give him a shot of you from 1976 like this at Irvine? Remember that?
Oh yeah, that was.
Yeah, I mean it's exactly the same position.
Ken Van Sickle.
That gives you an idea of how long these guys have been playing together. He's talking about a tournament from 1976. This is a great
Got a
recovery.
little kiss there.
He's made it all the way to the green. Jim here with that troublesome lie.
Damn it! Damn it!
Oh man, it's just first available. See if Jim can recover here.
Damn!
Jim's getting punished for his good deed to start this hole here. He's not loving hole 11 so far. Stork, a little high, but finds a way through. Very nice.
I have to say I'm quite impressed with Stork's game, having absolutely no run up. Just
Just a smooth
stand still.
standstill.
Yeah.
This needs to find a way through this gauntlet of trees.
Wow,
Yeah, it
it
does.
One of your better brothers.
After what I did up there, I had to have something.
Finally, some good karma there for Jim. We finally get up to Dr. Rick's first throw, and this will be his second shot here. Needs to miss that tree. Wow.
Parkage.
Hurt your head. Wow.
Don't hurt your head on the basket picking up that disc.
Almost rung it out. Just a little bit short.
Have an easy drop in there for the par. So you're starting to see from the front nine, as well as from these holes here, why Dr. Rick has so many world titles and U.S. titles. He's just extremely skilled.
And good at forgery, because he's not 70. I swear.
Very nice.
I got a 5 out of this, yeah.
Manages to save a bogey there. And a good recovery there by Captain Snap after going into that early trouble on the right side.
Like how you put piles of all this stuff on top of your desk.
Yeah, right. Water bottles leaking on my putter.
Notice that. I don't think they're trained to answer. So when you put that together, could you add in a bunch of crowd noise when it's coming in like this? One of the very
I totally forgot to add in the crowd noise. Sorry about that, sir. But the lone birdie there for Dr. Rick. And he's got the box on hole 12. This is a par 4 at 273. One of the shorter par 4s out here from the short position. There's 2 lines. Dr. Rick went up the tunnel side on the right. Stork taking the natural lefty line.
Yeah. Captain Snap trying to ante line here.
It's a little turn, a little early, but he should be okay. He's just at the end of that tunnel there. There's a nice line.
way better than from the long tee.
Yeah, way better. I mean, long tee, I worry about going in the water, and I never get up there.
So there's a beer on the line on this shot here. If he hits metal. Oh.
You're not on the wagon or something, are you? I mean, I don't want to, if you're 12 stepping or something, I don't want to be the guy, you know?
I tried. I went for it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, when a beer is on the line, I would think you don't want to be short.
Well, I didn't intend to be.
Metal.
I tried to hit the basket or go behind.
Right there.
I'm giving you a
So
milkshake.
no beer for Jim. But Jim says you get a milkshake if you get it in. Oh. So there's a couple times throughout the round where either a beer was on the line or a milkshake.
Sorry, it's not more picturesque.
I know, it's awesome. Okay.
So Dr. Rick here with an eagle look.
Go!
Up.
Just short.
Oh, wow.
That's on target.
It's about as close as you can come without actually making it.
That's a gummy old looking thing.
Gummy old butter.
Just make a point of it.
Wonder how long these guys have been using the putters that they're using now.
Oh, longer than you've been alive.
Probably right.
Well, it makes up for your last one.
Stork's still giving Jim the business about not hitting the metal.
TMI.
Wouldn't you think they'd bring in a rollaway? I mean, nope.
So that is a star frame for the group. So we move on to hole 13.
Hole 13 is another shorty here. A little hazard behind the basket.
The tee pad here doesn't really line up to where the basket is. As you can see, they're taking the left route, which is where the basket actually sits.
Yeah, that tee pad is weird because it's like they didn't make their mind up if they wanted to go to the point toward the par 3 position or the par 4. So they just split the difference, and it's not pointing toward either.
Captain Snap with a nice baby flex there, and that worked out beautifully.
Get all tensed up and I gotta relax.
So all three so far looks like they're in the circle. Jim trying to join them. A little short.
I'm farthest away, so that means you guys can all put a deuce in and really put the pressure on it.
Who's farthest away? Wait, run that bar again. You're farthest away.
Mine's just as farthest away.
Yeah.
So you guys all throw before I do, so if you all make a deuce, that's a lot of pressure.
Jim,
on you.
let's go over the procedure. You're the farthest
Oh,
away.
that's right.
You got to start for 2.
I'm the one that has to start.
That's the pressure right here.
Oh, God. Never mind. I will do it for when you want. If you want. No, let's go convention.
So Jim forgetting the procedures of disc golf. Furthest away goes first.
Oh, they didn't do it. Oh. You leave me an easy drop. Eh?
So it won't be a star frame as the pressure gets to Jim.
One.
Stork with a nice drop in. These guys really did park this hole.
I screwed up the scar.
Another one?
Jim apologizing for ruining the star frame.
I'm on the phone with Jim, which is often the fact, and I say, oh, how does it start off? I say, oh, I'm telling him about the old 70s demo tour where Blurm and I are doing Europe, and I said, and, you know, we opened for Queen in Earl's Court. And he said, ooh, royalty, that must have been something. I said, no, the band. And he says, oh, there's a band named Queen? I said, yeah. So Janet from the other room says, tell him to go see Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, yeah.
So I said, hey, you guys ought to go see Bohemian Rhapsody. He says, oh, we saw it last week.
Yeah.
I said, Jim, you got out
I didn't connect Bohemian Rhapsody with the band Queen.
I said, you got out of that. I love the music. He said, you got out of that film without gleaning the knowledge that there was a band named, remember the lighted Wembley Stadium where 20 feet high?
The movie was so compelling. It drew you into the people. It drew you into the acting.
And the music.
And the music was
I've seen it 30 times now.
The music was fantastic. I was enthralled with the movie, but it didn't draw me to the name of the band. I didn't care because everything else was so perfect.
I want to drink the milkshake you did.
Wow, yeah, that's some good banter there. That's some good times with old friends.
So hole 14 is another shorty. This is a par 3 at 150 feet. Again, you've got a slight tunnel to hit there. Dr. Rick comes in a little early.
Yeah, I'm really scoring on these short.
Stork going with the turnover line. Clips a late tree. He's going to have a look at it. Little, maybe a circle 2 there. Captain Snap puring this line.
Parking the basket.
Let's see what Mr. Palmeri can do here.
Skip. Skip.
A little short. Got some skip though towards the basket.
I think he's up there with the other two.
I believe so.
Meanwhile, Captain Snap may get one back here on Dr. Rick. As you can see, the lead has now grown to 4 strokes between the two. A long look here for Dr. Rick for the birdie.
Oh, wait.
It's a little bit off there.
Gave it a good run.
Too hard.
A little high on that one. Stork looking to cash in a possible 2.
Oh,
Baskets is saying no way.
just off the cage.
Oh, and a spit through there for Dr. Rick. So Captain Snap can possibly take 2 strokes here. And he's got a 10-footer, if that.
Not even.
And he gets the 2, so a 2-stroke swing.
Alright, Mikey, go to the head of us.
Dr. Rick taps in the bogey there, and we just see what a picturesque and beautiful day we had for this tournament. So there you see the big swing. 1 over and 1 under. So we've got a 2-stroke aim so far heading into the last couple of holes here.
Thank you.
And that's pured up the middle.
Hole 15 is a par 4 playing at
Scared of the wall,
501.
I think.
There, huh?
You know,
Maybe think.
scared of it.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying a little bit.
Little mutual respect amongst friends. Stork here looking to follow that same line.
Oh, finally dumped one.
And that's an early release, and it cut rolls a bit on him. Jim going up that line there, right dead center, fading a little bit. Needs to check up. He'll be a little pinched. And you know Dr. Rick's trying to get some of those strokes back on this hole. That's turning a little bit too much. Clips a tree. Don't know if he went all the way in. Nope, he's on the edge there, so he stayed out of the rough completely. Right up the middle.
I'll put him right back in play.
Good recovery there by Stork. Dr. Rick hyping this
Oh
one.
yeah, he's going for it. He's going for the green.
Big skip. He's going to have a look for birdie. It's going to be a circle 2 look, or maybe a little further, but he'll have a look at it.
Oh, no!
Oh, this is turned.
Grip block and it, wow, it just
Oh, yeah.
that's the worst bush. Or thicket of vines,
Yeah,
whatever that
you
is.
can't even tell how thick it is in there. If you can't see daylight through it, then it's thick. Again, Stork. Very nice shot. Captain pulled this one a little bit
Oh, yeah,
right.
went to the right.
Oh, it even tricked me. That stayed right. Jim's just trying to even get to his disc is an adventure.
It's right by that pet, kind of open to the hole.
Smart play there, better move.
Somebody give me a hand here that I can lift my leg.
Someone's got to help this man get out of there. And I step up and do it.
Okay, now pull me out. Thanks.
That's going to go on Facebook.
Oh,
I told the other Facebook.
that was a painful mistake. More
Trying to
than
get blood? That's your...
Yeah, Jim was in there for a while, fighting his way through. But he throws a great upshot there.
Oh yeah.
So I get a 5 out of the deal.
Captain Snap, as usual, throwing incredibly fast. And he punches up a good upshot. So Dr. Rick, if he wants to run this, can get a birdie.
Yep.
All right, a little half run. He'll have an easy par.
Yep.
Whoa. Stork.
Stork told me after the round he was really trying to ring something up to have a highlight on here.
He's had on front nine too with that Zephyr.
Mm-hmm.
He's made some good runs.
You know he got one away with that one.
Gummy putter paying dividends. Sorry, not Stork.
Jim?
Jim, with a good 5 save, considering where he was. That could have been a lot worse.
I thought there would be at least 1 3 on this hole. Yeah.
So we see even is the best score on that hole. So hole 16, looking really good. Shorty, but a treacherous green with a big slope.
Slope to the right.
And it loves to just pick up discs and take it with him. But a great shot, nice flat landing by Dr.
Nice and
Smith.
low.
And Dr. Rick, same thing. Good approach there. Lines are pretty well for a lefty, but you just want to, again, control the way that disc comes down. That's a little low. And it's into that gully there that's just in front of the green. Jim doesn't like it.
You're all right. You're all right. You're all right. Better.
But he loves the result.
Never mind.
Let's take a look at the actual route he takes here. So a little early release, has 1 tree to beat, and then he just gets the perfect ground play and just nudges it right to the basket.
I'll take it back.
All the way.
Well, it didn't really fly in the direction I had planned, you know.
Throwing.
There's that Zephyr again for Stork.
Trying to ring one up. Let's see.
Get it.
Oh,
Just
it looks so
front.
good.
Dr. Rick trying to ring up a birdie here. Yes, sir.
That is a nerve-wracking putt.
Yes, if you miss.
It's straight down the hill.
Stork taking his time. Secures the par.
You got CTP, so I get to go.
So Captain Snap and Jim are inside of 10 feet, looks like.
Tapping in their birdies.
So 3 out of 4 getting birdies on that hole.
Oh, this next one. I like this next hole, but I'm not having much luck with it.
Maybe some foreshadowing coming up on hole 17. Nicely played by the group there. So hole 17, we've got a par 3 coming in at 225 at this position. Pretty much a straight shot with a little bit of a guarded green. We've got some rocks kind of surrounding the green.
You got that one tree that's like right in the middle of the ideal.
Unless you go
Flat
wide
bed.
right,
There you
something
go.
stable. And
Well, that's
park
the
it.
play. Yeah.
Great shot there by Dr. Rick. Similar line. This needs to hook
yeah.
up.
Just turning a little bit. There you go.
Oh, it held. It
Okay.
held.
Okay.
Those rocks can, like I said, they can do just enough damage to ruin a good shot. Turnover. That's a little high and fading a little early.
Got a little kick off a tree too, and it's
He's in that creek bed, which is not OB, but he
no,
is dry.
it's just
We'll just have a little tough upshot from there. Again, this is another sloping green, so
yeah.
got to be careful the way you land your shots here. Zephyr in hand for Stork. He's got to get around the tree this time. Very nice touch.
Yep.
I gotta look into one of these Zephyrs, man. He's doing great things with it. Jim, that needs to sit.
Did it?
And it did.
Yeah,
It
it
did.
did. Okay. Dr. Rick tapping in his bird.
That's gonna put him 11 down heading into hole 18. Just a superb round by Dr. Rick Voakes. You would expect nothing less. Captain Snap here taps into par. And there you see the lone birdie for Dr. Rick.
That's last hole for this round.
Yep.
Not last hole forever.
Let's go for the rope.
In this division, you never know.
We got 2 more. Two more
Not the last hole.
rounds. Yeah. 36 more holes.
What a great sense of humor. And I just want to say this was a real honor and a pleasure for us to be out here with these Hall of Famers.
I'll have to admit, some of these comments, this is the first time that I'm hearing them. This is what happens when you're the catch cam. You get all the disc action, but not all the player action.
So far that one tree is winning the battle against the Hall of Famers.
Same tree.
Jim's heading for the same tree.
Found it.
And it gets around.
Got behind it.
Found another. It gets rolled back
right
to it.
to the same tree. This is a tough lefty hole, so Stork is trying to go the backdoor route. Hyzering over. And finds the cousin of the other tree. So Dr. Rick with an obstructed shot here. Plenty of trees in his way. Not an issue.
You couldn't tell from the shot.
Straight through and inside the circle.
Yeah. Right behind the basket.
Oof.
Ooh.
Double kick. Again, tough lefty hole. Jim here is pinched behind that tree. And Jim gives it everything he's got, as you can tell. Captain Snap weaving his way through these trees, and he's going to end up in the circle. Unbelievable shot. Stork with a roller. Heading right towards the
Trying to take out Dr. Voakes.
Great footwork. Getting the cart out of the way in time.
Did you see how he locked on it the whole time? Jim was just sitting there.
Jim laid up the upshot, very nice. I'm telling you, Dr. Rick, man, he's so nimble and agile. There's no way he's in this division.
No, he's not. I think he's, like I said, a master forger.
And he gets the 3 to finish 12 down for this round.
Like a master of disguise. Just, there's no gray in this beard. That's not real.
So Stork here. Oh, he's just ready for this hole to be over. Great 3 there for Captain Snap. Tremendous second shot to get him that birdie. Oh!
That's a highlight.
Oh, usually does to me, too.
Just enough basket.
It's windy.
I know, it's red hot.
So Captain Snap with the birdie along with Dr. Rick. That is a double bogey for Stork. Jim saves the par.
You want it? 3, please. You want it right where the 18.
And that is it for
Where do you want to do your head?
first round, the feature card of this MP70 Legends card.
Man, that was a real honor to sit there and not only watch him throw, being 70 and being able to complete 18 holes with no problem. And this isn't an easy course. There are some hills and some valleys to get through, and they got through it with no issues at all. Hopefully, I aspire to be that well, even when I'm in my 50s.
Absolutely. Thanks everybody for checking out the action. We are Ace Run Productions. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and as always,
Let's get excited for some disc golf.